Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday and welcome into Zelda Speedruns. Today we've got an Ocarina of Time Randomizer Season 7 tournament match between Oakishi and MasterAleks. Tracking today are Star and Melqui, and on commentary we've got Chuckles and Kyrie. I'm going to hand it over to the commentators. Hope you enjoy the race.
Hey Kyrie, good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning to you too, Chuckles. What a matchup we have here. In my opinion, I think it's going to be a good one. MasterAleks has been around a long time, and Oakishi is fairly new to the racing scene. First ever standard tournament and already top 64. In my opinion, one of the fastest improving players, and then MasterAleks has just been around for forever. So...
Yeah, this group is also a really interesting group as well because you've got Say, Exodus, and of course these two. And there's already been two matches in those where Exodus beat Say in the first match, and then Exodus yesterday lost to Alex. So this group is already wide open. If Oak took this match here, we'd have 3 runners with 1 win. And you know, it's anybody's game at that point. If Alex wins this one, goes 2-0 and takes a already commanding league as the 4th seed in this group, in that group overall.
Yeah. It's definitely interesting. I can see either runner taking it. It could go either way.
Yeah, Alex is a very good 1v1 runner. I think that's the scary component in this. Like, him as a 4th seed, I know he played the cores very safe. I don't know if people remember in the past, but in S5, Alex missed making the top 30, was it top 32 in season 5? Can't remember. No. And then had quite a good losers bracket run in season 6.
Yeah, I wasn't around for S5, but S6 I was around for, and I do remember seeing MasterAleks perform pretty decently. But yeah, no, this is their first head-to-head 1v1 face-off, I believe, and you definitely see though, like, MasterAleks has over 100 more total races under his belt, which is quite a lot. But that also just shows how much Oakishi grinds, because Oakishi's only been around for a fraction of the time.
Yeah, Oak's basically racing every day, it feels like. But, you know, Alex has been in Division 1 of League for the last 2 seasons and has been able to keep in that Division 1. So it really shows the quality of runner that Alex is as well.
Yep, no, for sure.
And Kinra kind of pointing out Scrubs and Grottos. Well, let's go over the picks very quickly whilst we've got 15 seconds to go. Alex picked Scrubs. Oak picked Grottos to combine those together. And then Oak picked 1 Cuckoo and Alex picked pre-planted beans. So that's what we got. And we're playing Starting Child with Grottos and Scrubs on. So let's go into Mido's house.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see what kind of logic quirks appear with those settings. I know Grottos and Scrubs go together pretty intensely. There's a lot of Grottos with Scrubs.
I can't remember how many Scrubs, like, Grottos there are, but there's something like 32 more checks that it adds in. And one of the things that we're really looking for in Grotto ER to start off with is finding the Composer's Grave, because normally that is locked by ZL. That's just going to be in a random ass grotto today.
Yep.
And that song not probably going to be locked by ZL.
Yeah.
As we see, very kind of standard opening and checking the Kikiri Sword chest to start off with. Oak getting the 1 frame perfect trick of going back into the hole. It's 1 frame to get back in there by pressing down, which is the opposite direction you would think to go back in there. So well done, Oak, on the first frame perfect trick of the seed.
Yep. Then Mido's house is empty this seed.
Few hearts. I would definitely collect these. I just collect hearts anyway. I'll go to 7, 8 hearts with titties. Like
I usually stop around. I used to be like go to 8 or so. Now I usually stop around 6 or 7.
Okay, early divergence. We've seen people do this with Child Star. I think Oak's probably heading towards Lon Lon Ranch and will save quit back out of Lon Lon Ranch and go back to Kakiri Forest, whereas Alex has taken the more traditional route of going into Lost Woods straight away. And OOT is the Song of Time. Yeah, we start with Sarias, so we've got School Kid access straight away.
Interesting. Yep, that's just another check you can do. Interesting. We're gonna see a grotto here in Lon Lon as well.
That's true. And normally it would be 3 scrubs, but of course it's gonna be anything.
Yep. Claim check is dead.
That's one of our always hints down Oak. Immediately touching chickens.
Yep.
Has a lifestyle choice that I don't know if Oak likes or not.
I mean, Oak did pick one chicken, didn't he? Or was that
Oh yeah,
Alex? Or was that Alex?
No, I think it was Oak that picked one chicken.
No, that was Alex. Oak picked pre-planned beans.
Good thing about Scrub Shuffle being on is that all the scrubs here, so there's 2 scrubs here that normally cost 40 rupees each, so 80 rupees. And with Scrub Shuffle on, they're all now 10, so it makes it even cheaper.
Yep, very convenient.
Hypercolon 4, Early Storms. That's boring. Why would we have an Early Storms in Grotto Shuffle? No. Vanilla Horse, yeah. Is this even randos?
Yep.
So we'll see 2 holes here. Let's see what grottos we're going to pull here. This is a generic grotto. We get a hint, which is Burning Kakid's Requiem. So we don't know what our medallions are yet. So Alex picking up shoes from one of the scrubs in Lost Woods.
That's a big find. That is a pretty big find early on.
There's a couple more grottos here in Lost Woods as well. And all the money! Let's go!
Oh, MasterAleks is rich.
That's what we want to see in Scrub Shuffle.
Frogs 2 is dead, I think.
Yeah, Frogs 2 dead, so nothing there.
Yeah, was that vanilla? Nice. And was that vanilla Eponas?
Yeah, vanilla Eponas. Hen shoes. Here's the save quit back into Kakiri Forest. People liking this play this season. You pretty much get enough time to get into Temple of Time as well, or get into Market with the time of day. So it's pretty nice. Pretty nice routing.
Yeah, it's nice. With vanilla spawns, I think it makes sense to go Lon Lon first.
Yeah, pretty sensible move. You pick up a song. That song could be useful for this Lost Woods segment, potentially. You might pick up something like Minuet or Prelude, and it'd be really cool.
I think it's stronger if you don't start with Sarias, but...
yes, because Saria is one of the songs that you want to get from here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yo, that's ZL.
Oh, big find early on.
We can actually do Dancing Dad. We could do the Darunia check straight away.
Yep. That's kind of gross.
Let's make sure Alex jumps in this hole here. There's a grotto here. You never normally go into it because it's a fairy fountain. Alex has remembered.
Yep.
Notorious favourite one to miss.
Oh, Rita Grotto. This is the cat grotto normally.
Yeah.
Not the open one, but the other one.
Okay, Alex just did a save there, so we're going to see some scumming of chews from Alex here. Graveyard is foolish. And another Burning Cat duplicate of Requiem, which we've already seen. Not overly surprising. Graveyard isn't normally foolish, because it normally has a song. But, of course, today, the likelihood of that having a song is diminished because the grotto is shuffled.
Yeah.
That was a grotto we don't see normally. That was the cow grotto that we normally see in Death Mountain Trail.
Oh,
And talking of Composer's Grave.
Oh, well, this is another song right here.
Yeah, Alex was a little bit surprised, I think, and forgot to get Broken Stick initially, but got it here.
Yep.
Okay, Oak's going to pick up his fish, which we didn't really mention. We got a fish, but...
Oak will also be picking up chews.
Yeah, importantly, the chews.
Yeah, I think that's the bigger find here.
Yeah. Speaking of early storms.
Ooh. That unlocks a lot of grottos.
Yeah, there's actually a grotto actually in SFM that Alex might want to go back to and check. I don't know if it's worth it or not. That'll be a decision he will take. It is Scrub Shuffle. That definitely adds to the value of checking that grotto.
I think you do.
Yeah, Hyper completely right that he's skipped the composer check there. So
I think that's something Oak will go for at least once.
Yeah, I don't know if Alex just kind of forgot that he could do that because it's just a bit different. But yeah, he had the ability to do that.
There's Fairy Fountain. Here's the big question. Will MasterAleks be going into Goron City or back to SFM to get that grotto? I could see putting off that grotto until you go there as an adult.
Yeah, because you're definitely going there. So it kind of makes sense to... I think Tofar said, check it with Minuet. What if we don't go to Minuet for a while? You never know. That's the problem with these. But yeah, it's definitely a decision process that you can take. See, this would be the big brain play would be, I mean, you're of course scumming the chews. Or that's what your intention is going to be. So you do it after picking up the song. But the big brain play would be use the chew before going into SFM, getting storms, and then doing it at the time. But of course, hindsight is 2020.
Yep. Yeah, and it looks like MasterAleks is gonna go. There is an adult instead.
He stops him too early.
No.
Whoa. You don't see that every day.
That's unfortunate.
It's a French vanilla Goron tunic.
Ew.
7 years. 7 years in the past. In 7 years in the past. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so all eyes kind of on Alex at the moment, basically because Oak is, 90 seconds behind Alex at the moment.
I wouldn't even say behind, though, because Oak already went to Lon and full cleared that.
Yeah, by behind, I mean just like not an actual advantage or disadvantage, but
yeah,
just in trekking. Kinra's right. Not doing Dancing Dad, and that was, we mentioned that before, that was completely available and in logic.
Oh.
So
That's interesting. Maybe MasterAleks didn't realize.
yeah,
There's scale.
is that scale? Good eyes there. I had no idea what that was.
I'm like almost positive that was a scale.
Yeah, you are absolutely right.
Yep.
And here's Oak doing this trick, I guess. For those who don't realise, you're supposed to have a fire source logically to do this, but there's a trick called what's it even called? Torch.
Flame storage.
Flame storage. That's the one.
Come on, Chuckles. I expect more from you.
Well, it looks like it's going to pay off, but it just means you can keep the stick burning.
Wow, that's 2 bottles. We're already halfway to bottle percent.
That's it. Yeah.
Well, it looks like MasterAleks didn't get burnt by skipping it.
Yeah.
And Oak just has an F fairy now.
That was a pretty good skull hint. 40 is FW, 50 is Nehru's love. So basically, the Sculptulars are the great fairies of this season.
Yep. And 30's dead. I was like, does 30 have dins? I think we've seen a 30 hint.
30 has to have dins for sure.
No, we already saw the 30 hint, I'm pretty sure.
Oh no.
We didn't see that 30 hint already. I would have been banking on it.
maybe 20 or 10. You never know. So, good point from somebody in chat. Was it Tofile? Blah, blah, blah. Yes. The 50 Nehru's love is actually important, potentially, in Grotto Shuffle because of the Goron City.
We already have Goron Tunic, though.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
So, we don't need it, logically.
Oh, we still need a hook shot.
Yeah, true.
Oh wait, you would need, no, ignore me.
Yeah.
You need a hook shot using Nehru's love. Yeah.
Yeah. So, that Goron's Tunic kind of negates it.
So, Alex heading into the well with that Storms, with ZL and Explosive, so would be able to do every single one of these checks here. So this seems like a prudent move to me.
Yeah, I agree with this. These songs that we have early on are very, very nice songs. ZL, Epona's, Storms, like those are.
They work together well, don't they?
Those are the songs you want for these settings, I think.
That's the second time that Alex has been, I'm going to say, I'm not going to use the term bailed, I hate it, but it's fortunate that those 2 checks that he skipped didn't have anything.
Oh, this is interesting. Is Oak going for chew strats on the pot?
I think he also saved before coming in here, so he might be thinking about scumming all of this.
He is doing chew strats on the pot.
Yeah, and that's the correct setup as well. And that's the correct drop, so I'm going to say this works.
Yeah. Oh no! Oh, Oak! Oh man. That one will work.
There we go. Yeah, legit commentator's curse.
Okay.
Alright. It's alright, he scummed it. So, it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, did he scum away that Goron Tunic, though?
I think he did scum away the Goron Tunic. He has unmarked it on his tracker, so...
Oh. So this is interesting.
Yeah, we're going to see a bit of a different route now. I wonder if Oak just heads towards Market now and just goes to change age. Well, hasn't been fruitful thus far. We've not found anything.
Yeah. This is definitely a very, similar opening route, but different at the same time.
It's alright. Oak can pick up 50 rupees for the Nehru's love.
Yeah.
There is a trick you can do where you don't need Nehru's love or the Goron tunic. You do a backflip after you get hit. It's quite precise, the timing. It's quite difficult. Whether Oak knows that or not. It'd be impressive if you knew that.
I think I know the trick you're talking about. And if we find Song of Time, then that'll work as well.
Yeah, good point kind of on Alex's time of day. He's not going to have enough time to go to Lon Lon Ranch and get to Market in time. So, yeah, whether he Valley Lakes it or just skips Lon Lon Ranch, we'll have to wait and see.
Yep.
So, Well was pretty much bait. Pretty much nothing here. I mean, nothing here. Was there even a big chest in here? Is it going to be hinted Baron? That would be a feel bad moment.
Oh, that'd be... Oh, that would, like, save Oak a lot of time.
Yeah, that'd be a big skip.
Have we seen any Foolishes yet?
We've not seen a Path hint. We've not seen a Foolish hint. Oh, we saw Graveyard Foolish. My bad.
Oh, that's pretty good to know before going adult.
Yeah, that almost kind of makes the go to adult play a teensy bit weaker because, you know, there's a lot of graves and grottos to pick there with Grotto ER, and you're not going to have your standard checks there.
Yeah, that's true.
As our first path in, Lost Wood to Rover on Oak's side. What do we pick from there? We got a bottle. We got storms. Yes, storms.
Storms. I think that's all we got.
Hmm.
I think we full cleared as well.
The target. We haven't got a slingshot for the target.
Oh, true. We still target.
Yeah, that boulder, that storms is it's smash or blast locked. So we need hammer or some form of logical explosives.
Yep.
I would be surprised if Alex makes time of day to get into the market.
It's gonna be tight.
I think it was already 10 orange. DMT to Baronade.
Oh.
Gale. Gale and DMT thus far. Alex is gonna have to do this game again.
If if first logical bomb bag is in domain or fountain.
Fountain, domain, river. Oh, we're going checking the what would normally be Hyrule Castle 3 hint, but of course it's Grotto ER. So we've got a 3 Scrubbo here.
Yep.
And with Storms being path.
This is one of the grottos I'd likely forget.
Yeah, and with early Storms, it's nice to get.
Did all 3 of those have bloopies?
Yeah. Yeah, we spent 30 rupees only to get 15 back.
Well, if the Scrubs tax, I guess.
Oh, Alex is like probably lucky to be daytime in Long Long Ranch. Actually, this is like he's got like 5 seconds left, I think.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Alex is not getting this.
What do you have? He had something like a 30% chance of picking up Suns or Prelude. Maybe even more because he knew that Song of Time was Song of Time. So.
I'm almost wondering. If because of time of day, MasterAleks goes Valley Lake. I honestly don't know. Hey, speaking of Double D.
It's almost the only thing he can do, really.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like,
he could go up and down river and pick up a bean first. I think I like that play better because you've then got a bean to plant in Lake Hylia, and you'll also get 3 hints as well. It does kind of mean that you're locked into.
Oh my god! Oh my!
Is he doing a 1 and 32 here? Alright. Oak pulling hit for the fans.
Dude, you had to. Like.
Start making out. A good point. It's pre-planted beans. We don't need to buy any beans.
Yeah, so that makes Valley literally the only play.
Okay, Haunted Wasteland's dead. Hyrule Castle is dead. Jeez. Rock in a Desert is a generic grotto, so strength 2 needed for that, and 1500's dead. So if Oak checked the Temple of Time hints first, he could have skipped the entirety of Hyrule Castle.
Yeah. Feels bad. I mean, got 2 hints.
Yeah, Jack's good point. 3 of those checks in River are a lot behind what Alex doesn't know at the moment, but is Path Storms probably.
Yeah.
And he's also got the scale, so he could go into Domain and then scale it to Lake. So I think I would have gone... This is a dead grotto. Oh, you also probably are committing to checking these out-of-the-way grottos as well.
Yep. I think... I mean, this will burn up sometime, but not enough.
Like, you're using these chews, which, you know, they're your only explosives at the moment, and that was very risky letting the chew go that early at night time. You don't know what you're going to pick up.
There's some more scrubs.
Alright, so med check.
Nothing.
No, one more scrub here. Yeah, nada there. Okay, we have Vanilla Forest Med, Vanilla Fire Med, Water Med is Jabu, Spirit Med is Dodongo, Shadow Med is Deku, and the Light Medallion is Spirit Temple. Our stones are Shadow, and we love Waterstone.
Interesting. Do we know what AD is yet?
A Song of Time.
Oh
look, Alex isn't actually doing River. He's just doing the like a grotto loop here.
The only way we could have AD, I think, for a hard require. Oh, Oak's rushing River.
Yeah, Oka's rushing this pre-planted beam, but actually didn't check the Song of Storms grotto. So he's almost forward thinking himself into skipping checks, I think. Unless he does it on the way back.
Yeah. Oak has 2 bottles. Oak could do ice. It is S7. KZ skip is no longer banned. At least to my knowledge, right?
He could KZ skip. He has a bottle.
Yeah, KZ skip is allowed this season again. KZ skip is back.
It's not in logic.
Yeah, but
yeah,
like,
let's go for
what's logic? I want to see KZ skip. Let's rush ice. I'm for it. Are you for it, Chuckles?
I'm very pro Russian ice. I'm an ice aficionado. I don't think it's a good play.
Oh, go back, go! Come on, you're making the wrong play.
I don't know. There's something about
Because there's another grotto and domain he could have checked.
there is a growing domain he could have checked with the storms. He has remembered this one as well, which is fortunate.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think at the moment I prefer staying in logic.
Yes, but like, what's the fun in that?
What is the fun in that? That's a very good question. Where is the fun? Okay, Alex is out of choose. That's really interesting.
And that one thing I think Oak's using his choose not necessarily better, but more.
No, I think better. let's not beat around the bush here. Like, I think this is a stronger use of the choose.
Here's the thing. Oak's probably gonna end up using them to open up the same grottos Alex did. And in that case, like, he'll be down to like one chew, maybe less.
I think like keeping them for places you're definitely going to get like checks out of. You don't know these grottos are going to get you checks. They might get you hints like that Gerudo Fortress to Goma one we just got.
Ew.
We had a 1500 dead hint also. So it is only the Scrub Grotto that's there, or the Grotto that's there. That could be anything, or the other two checks that remain.
Yeah, so it could be HPA 1000.
Yeah.
HPA 1000 on top of the fortress or the grotto.
I think Oak's play of scumming the choose for Goron City was more prudent. I kind of like the play of just rushing adult as well because of time of day. So all in all, I think Oak's routing has been stronger thus far.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just kind of unfortunate that Well had nothing. Because if Well was like, you know, your standard 4-item Well early on with all of the tools to do all of Well.
Yep. And also,
then it could have gone a lot better. It's just in the seed, I think.
Is that magic?
There's a magic. Where are all the items? That's a very good question. We don't even have logical explosives. Like, Oak, that's not how you jump there, do I?
Oh no! Oh, come on! That's unfortunate. And don't fall off again. And he's got it.
Nice one.
Is that vanilla magic color? Or is the vanilla... No, I think vanilla magic is a little darker.
I think Oak's got vanilla cosmetics, except for the hearts for some reason.
Interesting. And the chicken lady had nothing.
Alright, this is Oak's first check of these schools here. Shame we're probably not picking up that Froze Winstow.
Oh, no way. You only gotta go to 20 in this seed. We are not seeing 30, 40, or 50. It just means if we have to get the light arrows hint, it'll be a little more annoying to get back. And team by shield.
So Oak's gonna have an opportunity to go into DC, which is a progression dungeon for us. How much of
That
it he
is
does,
true.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's one thing to note. Unfortunately, one shoe shy from being able to complete it.
Yeah, I can't see Oak
Because I do
wanting
know
to do like KD chews even if he picks up more chews potentially.
I could. I know he knows the strat, and yeah.
Okay, I am
Like-
shocked. I didn't even know that that beam took you all the way to the top. I just thought it took you to the
Wow.
above DC. I didn't know it took you all the way up here.
I didn't either. That's interesting. That's game knowledge, though. Like,
yeah.
that's a lot of. That's something that a lot of people wouldn't know.
My favourite one is the Gerudo Valley one that just literally takes you to the waterfall and nowhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, DC has scrubs. He's gone though. He's gonna check this grotto in field. Decided not to do kind of DMC loop at the moment without a way of getting across. This is a Wolfos grotto.
Okay. Clean Wolfos.
Ah, open the brown chests. Pick up more shoes.
Yeah.
And we're going to be hint checking here as well. Oh, only this one though. Okay. Just another graveyard foolish. Of course, these are
Pre-planted.
Spear Zero.
Yeah. Pre-planted beans. And down goes the Gwei. Anything on top of the lap?
Just a heart piece today. Alex is done. Adult one's done.
Wow. What?
Yeah, well, he can't do any of DC. He's got no shoes. He can't do anything in Goron City.
You know,
He's pretty much done with adult.
I know it's a pretty big time sink and like it'll take up some time, but you have storms and you know that fortress is path. I would go beat the guard and check the grotto.
That's it, like, because that is just available, isn't it? That grotto
It
is
is.
just, like,
It is.
pure available.
And on the way there, you can check Valley as well. I think that's what I would do. If I'm Oak here, where Oak is, I go and check that fortress grotto.
Yeah, it looks like he's hiking out.
No, if he was going there, he'd call Epona.
Okay, he started walking. He's quit.
Yeah, plus the Valley freestanding. That's what I mean. And the Valley grotto as well.
Valley Storms grotto, yeah.
There's 2 grottos and 2 checks you can do. And one of them is in a Wath location. Fortress is risky, and I acknowledge that, but like I would check it. because
Path to Goma as well. It could just be the Kikiri sword. Could be a slingshot, but it could be the Kikiri sword.
But that's what I mean. If it's the Kikiri sword, you get an instant leg up because that is a play that not a lot of people would do.
And Storm's path, we assume. It's just kind of all tying together. It's kind of like, it's double waff points, that is. To use an old turn of phrase.
Yeah. Oak's pushing that scale.
You can check, well, the Grotto in Fortress could have 3 scrubs. There could be 3 checks in there.
Yeah, and plus you also get another grotto in Valley, and you could check both the freestanding items in Valley as well.
Another Storm's Grotto. This is in logic both as adult and child. It's a tech type. It's a bloopy. Yo, there's Din's fire. Okay.
Oh. I think that's hard required, no?
Shadows of Stone. We have the magic. Don't think it's going to help much at the moment. Yeah, I know the storm is out of logic, but I kind of don't care at this point. I think I agree with Kyrie that that Grotto could be really important. That was the domain Grotto hint. In domain, nice one.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, both players are in domain right now.
Yeah, we're pretty much high-fiving at the moment in domain. We're gonna get the Frog's 1 check as well, probably after this. It's just looking increasingly likely that, like, Child Valley is the logical progression.
Yeah. I think that Valley into the Grotto and Fortress was a lot more dense than a lot of people would realize. And there's a big chest.
Yeah, we do have a big chest here. There are actually just quite a few options that people could have done out of logic as well. Like, we could have gone Ice out of logic. Like, Oak could have gone DC out of logic as well. So here we go. This is potential progression. Oh, there's a strength.
Oh, what's the other one?
Mirror shield.
Required.
Yeah, mirror shield needed. Not going to help us out in the immediate future. The strength, though, is going to get us healthily into DC.
Yeah, no. I think that DC is a stronger play now.
Yeah, runner's probably not fully completing it unless they pick up something in DC to help them out. What? Do you have enough choose? You probably have enough choose, don't you, to actually do... Yeah,
No.
definitely. You have enough choose now. Because you only need 2 for the eyes and 1 for the hole to get in now.
Yeah, you have more than enough.
Well,
yeah,
Oak has enough anyway. Alex does not.
Yeah.
I just kind of like how after such... Well, Oak can go into the well now. That's one thing that Oak hasn't done yet. He may decide to do here, but no. Looks like this might be just Serenade back to Temple of Time.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Oak doing child fishing to pick up the Din's fire. I love how Oak wiggles the fishing rod when he does that. Like, I think it's great. Oh yeah, Alex going back in to get the hint. Oh. You have to wait for it to do its thing. Oh, the Hyrule Castle has 3 foolish scrubs. This is the problem with when you have an ER. You just get a load of entrance randomizer hints, and 98% of the time they suck ass. It's just, oh yeah, here's a Grosso that you've either done or you don't need to do, or that you need to go back into and do.
What's Oak doing?
Oak's heading to the well. Actually, it looks like
with pre-planted beans, does the bean salesman have a check?
No, that would be shuffle beans. So that's the thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so buying the bean, not overly helpful.
And Oak, I think Oak's going in the well.
Yeah, Oak's gonna clear the well. This is sensible. He can, clear all of it. I mean, it doesn't have anything, but he can do all of it, so it's cool.
It's a quick full clear as well.
Yeah, it is a quick full clear. Alex is checking time of day. Yeah, that strength was pretty difficult to find. You're not overly delighted about going into child domain this early, but that's where the seed has taken us.
Yeah. Yeah, this is just going to be a bit of overlap for a couple minutes here, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oak's still having 4 of those original chews, which is very, very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, 10 chews is kind of the amount of chews that is sensible to scum. I think, in my opinion, 5... I just use all 5 of them as soon as I can. Pretend that I never even had them. And 20 is kind of just enough that you don't need to scum them, and hopefully you'll either walk into the hammer or bombs before you run out of that 20.
Yeah.
The problem is that because the Grotto ER, we're using a lot of chews in locations we wouldn't normally use chews, like the different grottos to go and check them out, which would normally just be trash.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of grottos we usually don't even think about in a normal seed.
Yeah, all those fairy fountain grottos that there is no point of going into.
Yep. I agree with Hyper. I think ice could be a huge play.
I think if you're going up river as adult, yeah, like that's fine. I just
Especially-
wouldn't have gone up river as adult.
With one bottle, like, it would take a while, but having 2 bottles, you could do it pretty efficiently.
I just don't
It's-
like leaving KZ this early in a seed. I think that's kind of my... And that's just my ultra safe mentality coming in. I know it's 1 check.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
It's definitely not going to be foolish. So...
Yeah, no, this
In a seed where you're probably going to orphan a lot of stuff because of the grottos anyway. KZ's overrated.
If you're gonna orphan a check, it might as well be KZ. No, Oak has... Oh! I do... Huh, he got it. He got that jump slash. I don't know how. Oh, that is true. They never checked the SFM Storms Grotto, I don't believe.
No, not check that.
And we still haven't gotten that song either as adult.
So it looks like Alex has taken the strength into DC, so all eyes on Alex's side at the moment as we see some new checks.
Yeah, this will be convenient. And we know this is a required dungeon as well.
Yeah, this is definitely a progression at this point. There are, of course, scrubs in here as well that we can do.
What was that scale path to?
Baronade.
There could be something in here that does lead to Baronade.
Okay, so DC's
Oh.
path to KD, so it looks as though that strength is probably going to get us a bomb bag or something that leads towards the bomb bag, so...
You know what I just realized as well? DC has a lot more checks with scrubs.
Yeah, 4 more checks. Pretty much all of them except for 1 is strength. Actually, there is a way that you can you get all of the scrubs with just strength. You need to put the block in the right place and carry the bomb flower over there. So it is possible.
Really?
Yeah, you pull the block out to a point where you can pick up the bomb flower, you jump on the block, and then you jump on the platform that you go towards, and then you have enough time to get that bomb flower over to that.
That just sounds like a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I don't think it's as specific as what we're saying in chat, because you just need to be able to jump, do it. Oh, there's a hammer. You just do it like a natural jump onto the block and then a jump onto the platform.
Hammer, definitely hard required.
Yeah, and that's going to be really helpful here as well. Just speeds up quite a bit of this. Everything that I've just talked about doesn't apply because now we can just use the hammer to get in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, suddenly we've got a lot of grottos we can check.
It's all logic as well.
Yeah, the strength's available. That's just There. Yeah, Storm's now in logic as well because we've got the hammer.
Oak's heading that way. He might be thinking about doing the same thing.
Yeah, I think prudent move. Just do you kind of your big dense area as child. Maybe try and make sure that you don't go child for a while. And now heading towards your progression area.
Yeah. I have never thought about taking this skull out with the pot before.
With the pot?
That is not something I would have thought about.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Pots are powerful, man.
Yeah.
Have we checked the Cac Redead Grotto? No kind of opportunity, but I'm guessing he wants to save his choose for actually doing checks.
Yeah, I'm actually not entirely sure if we have or not.
Look at real Rob coming in here, calling the pots are powerful with everything his branch. Probably there's a setting in real Rob's branch that's like pots deal like quad damage or something like that.
Probably.
Love you, Rob.
And if there isn't, we just gave him ideas.
Yeah. Pots have power.
He's writing down notes.
Like, if pots dealt quad damage, then Baronade would be easy.
No, I think it would be more pain than anything to actually hit Baronade with a pot.
Jabu in logic just with pots when quad pot damage is on. Oh, this was a big chest. Okay.
Was it? Oh, it was?
That's gold scale. Yeah, that's...
There's nothing in Tektite Grotto.
Nothing in Tektite Grotto. Labdite. We don't need to think about dungeon ER, so no kind of water temple entry shenanigans, but yeah, that scale is scale locked.
Yep.
Alright, so with zero choose, Alex has left DC, and now he's going to go and explore more stuff with the hammer.
This is where...
If Oak does the whole of DC, I think he will do.
Oh, yeah. There's no reason he wouldn't.
Yeah, I think... The only thing is, like, using 3 choose for what is...
You only need to use
checks.
2 now.
Oh, you can use the hammer, of course. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you can use the hammer.
Pretty precise to get that hammer hit, but pretty easily done.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure there's a setup.
Yeah, there's a couple of setups for that. Using the... Oh, there's the bomb bag!
Okay. Well... Interesting. Oh!
And hook shot. And Spirit is foolish! What? Can't
Okay.
have Bomb of the Low foolish if Spirit Temple's foolish. Holy moly.
Trying to make sense of this now.
So, Hook gets us into forest that we need to do, but we can't complete it yet without a bow. The bombs just... Oh, we also get another song here as well with the Hook in DMC.
Yep.
Yeah, this seed has just been cracked open like a nut.
Yeah, that went from 0 to 60 very fast.
Yeah. We need to do fire. Whether we get bow locked out of fire, that's an option Alex has at the moment. Could use a fairy to make sure he doesn't die to Volve. Of course, there's this grotto here we can do as well. And also, of course, Dodongo is logically beatable now.
Yep.
It's just so easy how Alex has done that. Like, that is not that easy.
Oh no, it is very.
Oh, yeah, he's got a Goron Oh, okay, right. That's
Never mind. It is that easy.
It's because, like, you get thrown by, like, the randomized cosmetics. I just don't believe the color of the tunics that people wear these days.
Oh, especially when you see players like Oak who make it all one color intentionally. Like, I don't know what tunic Oak's wearing right now because all of his tunics are orange.
Oh yeah, he does always wear orange tunics. Ooh, Minuet.
That's big. That's another song right away.
It's another song. Get that SFM Grosso as well. That's just kind of pleasant all around.
Oh, did MasterAleks check the grotto in Crater that would normally have 3 scrubs?
No, he hasn't.
Ooh, I don't agree with that when you ran right by it.
Ah, one hit KO from Oak there. Easy.
Didn't even do a setup, it looked like. He just winged it.
Just walked and just smashed and it was done. Like...
Okay, Oak, we get it. You're a gamer. But you didn't get 1 in 32, so.
You're not that good, Oak. You didn't get 1 of 32.
Imagine. Gets in a qual, gets in his first race. That'd be nuts.
Hey everyone, every seed can get a medallion sub 1 hour. There we go.
Yeah, that's true. This seed was very slow at the start.
Yeah.
And just like that, though. Because Oak's likely to get that bomb bag and hook, I think.
I think with the hammer, it just makes sense to go into Goron City now.
Yep. Just don't backflip. You don't even need to backflip, actually.
What, for the KD thing?
No, for that, skull. He's trying to just...
Oh, right, okay.
Yo, and, happy 1 hour! That has been a very, quick 1 hour, actually. It just flew by.
Why do I feel like that's going to be, like, the first of 4 hours?
I don't know. But, anyway, that being said, let's give a shout out to our runners, Oakishi and MasterAleks, for putting on a great show, giving us all some good entertainment on this fine day. Our trackers, Melqui and Star, for keeping us informed in the seed and what items we have. And our restreamer, who I believe is Golden Devil? Yeah?
Yep.
Yeah? Yeah, our restreamer, Golden Devil. And then my fellow comms, Chuckles. Thanks for being here.
I have nothing else to do with my weekend, so of course I'm here.
Yep, same.
Thanks for being here as well, Kyrie. Golden's already... I didn't even mention it, and Golden's already put the podcast link. There's an episode coming up, hopefully, in the next couple of days, so keep an eye out for the podcast.
Ooh. Yeah, I agree with Star. I don't think this is a 4-hour seed. I think it's a 5. Just kidding.
I was just joking.
I know. I feel like this will probably be 3-hour seed, maybe.
Yo, Oak, you need to kill the Goron dude. Yeah, we obtained quite a few items quite quickly. We might go into a bit of a dungeon rush mode. We might see, we're going to see this fire temple. If we pick up a bow, we might see all of Forest Temple.
Yeah. Who knows? We could get bow locked out of fire.
Yeah, there's a potential with climbing.
Just a potential.
I did not roll the seed. However, it is bullshit. It is bullshit.
Chuckles gets blamed.
I get blamed for everything I do.
That's fair. So do I. It's okay. What happens when you get 2 comms? You get blamed for. Oh! There's BK.
Alright, so we still can get bow locked. We need 1 more key in the next 2 checks, which is, I don't know, likely? Probably?
We need what? You said 1 more key?
Yeah.
That is...
1 key in the next 2 checks.
I think that's what, like a 30-something% chance?
Yeah, it's... I'd be confident. I'm not confident.
Now we're down to like...
See up! See up! There we go. Alright, that is also key. Now I'm really not confident.
I think we're at like a 20-something% chance now, if not less.
No FW as well.
Oh yeah, that's brutal.
Ooh, Oak is taking the beam before going into. He's doing the checks there before. Oh, there's a bow! Ooh, there's a bow on the volcano!
Oh no!
I mean, we're not bow locks.
Yeah, we're not bow locked, but we could have been.
We didn't need to worry about it.
Did MasterAleks just not peek that?
We were just like, we didn't even, because we knew he didn't do the grottos. I didn't even bother checking like the volcano and things like that.
That's pretty big. That's a big find.
There's an SGL seed, not this season, last season. I was commentating on, and both runners at the same time climbed Fire Temple, got bow locked, and the DMC fairy had the bow.
No way.
Yeah, they both went back in.
Just synced up. Synced up, double dip fire. That's awesome.
And
that sounds like
that's right. We're going into forest after this, aren't we?
Oh yeah, 100%. We have Minuet. We'll get our med and immediately play Minuet. And yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't.
And then when both of them go into forest, this is when I'll take a break and I'll invite Milkweed to take over 15 minutes. So I go and have a nap.
But you don't like forests? Actually, when we're gonna be seeing pretty much synced up double forest. And not synced up. MasterAleks will be probably
Yeah, Alex has got to go back and beat DC. Whether he does that first, I don't know. He might do the loop, and then play Minuet after beating DC.
I think you just run right into forest at this point, get it over with.
Get it over with.
DC is pretty easy enough to get back. And what are the odds there's an item on those last 2 checks? We know there isn't, but That'd be in the back of my head. I would Dungeon Rush. I would do Forest first just because it's the more annoying one.
Yeah, you can just get back to here by playing Bolero, so I think it's
Oh, wait. That's a big thing about MasterAleks, though. MasterAleks didn't get the bow, so if he did peek that smokestack and mispeeked it, he might not be getting that bow right away. But
yeah,
I think he just didn't, and he'll get it once he's out.
yeah, I just don't think he even made an attempt. Yeah, once he's beat Volbadger, he'll be back next to that beam plant, and maybe, I don't know.
I do not know if these
Just
bombs
do it.
are hitting. I think they are. 5, 6,
One for luck, I think.
7.
Hammer in there.
That should work. Oh no. Oh no. Oh well.
I think you might be a bit behind on the Alex string. You might want to refresh.
Yeah. It's because the commentary view is buffering, so I'm watching from the actual Twitch channel.
Okay, so you are on delay. Okay.
Yeah. Because the commentary view is being really buffery.
So I've just spoiled the whole seed for you, basically.
But no. At least some things.
So,
Right.
just a... Oh, what? There was a bow on Volvagia?
Oh, no way! What are
Let's
the
go.
odds?
Well, that bow's not bow locks, so...
What are the odds?
3, 2, 1.
Well,
Airy.
MasterAleks didn't peek the smokestack.
It still hasn't peaked it. Doesn't matter now. It doesn't
No,
matter.
it really doesn't. It doesn't.
I bet he looks at it now and he's like, it's a bug.
Yep. Yeah, he might do the loop. You might be right. That's another grotto. You could 2 more grottos you could check as well.
That's so funny. Just a random ass thought that I had is that if the hammer got us, well, we know the hammer is path to get the bomb bag, so that means the hammer also locks strength 2, right?
Hammer is past the bomb bag. How is that?
Because you could get that with strength 2, couldn't you?
Yeah. What are the hints right now? Path. Lost was DC. King Dodongo. Oh, it was DC to King Dodongo. For the hammer. Yeah.
Yeah, DC
Yeah.
King Dongo, Fortress Goma, which is still available to us, but may not see it for a little bit.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
DMT is just the strength that opens up the entire seed. And
I
Lost
guess
Storms.
strength 2 would be hammerlock then, wouldn't it? Interesting. Strength 2, Hammer Rocks and Valley?
there were definitely still checks available. We had SFM checks available.
Light
It wasn't
arrows!
a hard last location.
Alright, well, now we have light arrows, so yeah, Feroz is not having Froors is not going to lose us much time. That could affect Oak though if he decides just to play Minuet and not check that grotto. Right after.
I mean, Alex has a better reason to do those checks because he needs to do all of DC.
Yeah, I could see Oak skipping that for now, if I'm being honest. And that's unfortunate because without Bolero, that's kind of annoying to get back to.
Yeah, I don't think it's the light arrows. It's the last thing that you need.
But without
pick up
Froors,
Bolero.
it's just a hike.
We might pick up Bolero later on.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think it's too bad. We'll see what Oak does. He may decide to actually just be safe and clear it all anyway.
Oh, you know what I just realized? Oak doesn't have a Goron tunic. He save scummed it.
He's been using the fairies, yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna see a Volvagia fight that will take a little more skill, but not that much more. Yeah, they're gonna be pretty synced up in Forest if Oak plays Minuet right away. They're gonna be like holding hands the entire way almost, I think. This trick is not that hard, Oak. Come on. It's funny. Last night I was talking to Oak and he was like, I want you to shit talk me. And I'm like, I'm not going to shit talk you on stream.
Yeah, at least he had double defense, so he didn't lose too much health, but you don't want... I mean, he's got the fairies, so he's gonna be cool, but that's not the place you want to take damage for.
Yeah, that's very true.
So we're kind of just exchanging bosses at the moment. Oak's gonna do Volve, and Alex is gonna do DC.
Yep. Yeah, they're gonna be touching hands in Forest, I think.
Yeah. I think because you don't have Bolero, I think Oak will do the checks around here and pick up the the light arrows.
Oh, that was a pretty clean Volvagia fight, I think.
Yeah, he didn't need the fairy for the actual fight. I don't think he's going to pick up the item in time and head into the blue warp with only 4 seconds left.
Yeah, the blue warp won't spawn in fast enough, I don't think, will it? Because he doesn't need the bow. Oh, yeah, got it. Yeah, didn't check the item. Oh well. It was a bow.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Not too much of an issue for Oak.
Oh yeah, he will check. Dampe. Okay, and the runner's not opting just to play Minuet. Oh, MasterAleks checking CAC shooting first, maybe, and the grotto here. Oh, not upgrade. Oh, long shot.
That's a pretty. That's the Kakari Dead Grotto, which we called out before because we, of course, only had choose, so not checking random grottos potentially. But yeah, that's oh, get him back there. We'll see whether when and whether he does get back to that location.
Yeah. I mean, long shot as of right now, not too useful.
Not too useful. Water's a stone. You are right. Like, bloke's just getting bullied by this damn thing at the moment.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Oh come on, dude!
Got
Depe-
nailed like 3 times there. Come on, Oak. You can't even beat a dead man. Let's go.
That is true. That does put Fortress Roof on. Yeah.
All right, where's Alex heading? He's heading out of CAC, checking this grotto with the hammer.
And there's the minuet from Alex.
Okay, Prelude. Not the most thrilling of songs, but it's getting helpful for when we do go child.
Yep. And we're finally checking this grotto.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this grotto, we could have got... Oh, it's the Deku Theatre, but we could have checked that out of logic, what, an hour ago?
Yeah, I think so.
Yo, long shot for Forest Temple. This feels so swish.
Yeah, ready to catch some Z's in Forest.
Good night. What time is it in Hyper's Land at the moment?
Don't ask me. I suck with
2
time
a.m.
zones.
2 a.m. for Hyper. No night.
Also, that was a the Death Mountain Crater Scrub hint on Oak side. I didn't catch it. I think it was dead. Ice arrows, yeah.
Not even blue fight arrows on. Shaking my head.
Yep. Yeah, they're gonna be MasterAleks is gonna be a little bit ahead in Forest, but not much.
Yeah, Alex gonna gain about 30 minutes by having a long shot in this dungeon.
Oh, everyone loves Double Forest. This is a very close race.
Yeah, this is really interesting. Depending on what we find in the Forest Temple, if we find nothing in here now, we probably need to, you know, whilst you're in Forest Temple, think about what your next kind of thing is.
You're going Fortress.
I think that's it. I think that's the play, isn't it? I think
Fortress
clearing up that Fortress to Goma, you could do all of the checks there at this point.
I think that makes the most sense.
Yeah, you could do you could do whatever the grotto is going to be there. You could do the top of the fortress. You could do HPA, so you can do all of the kind of checks there.
And you could almost full clear Valley besides the strength to Grotto.
Yeah, checks in Valley to do. If you pick up the Kikiri sword, what's kind of your thought on doing GTG?
We don't have roars.
Yeah, that's the thing. We don't have furrows. If you had furrows, you could just leave it there. Like, but in this instance,
I think you pop in, do the first couple of checks, don't spend too much time and effort into it, but like at least take a peek at the maze.
Can't do. Still no strength 2 at the moment. So
I would literally just go in, check the maze, and leave.
check the maze and leave.
And if you see a big chest early on in the maze, go look for a key or two. But
Could be
don't
Sandstorm.
spend. Jack says if you're going in, go in. Yeah.
You can go hard or you can go home.
That could be something that diverges these runners, though, if one opts to stay in or go into GTG, and if one just leaves. I do not think anyone will ever ban one cuckoo.
Well, I can clarify that question to say that yes, somebody has banned one chicken.
What?
Tenacious Toad banned
Oh no!
chickens accidentally. Like he wanted to pick it, he thought it was his pick, and it was the ban. And so-
That's so unfortunate.
and Toad won't mind me calling him out for that.
That's like the worst mispick or like
Yeah,
you can do. Like I bet Toad's opponent was probably just like what?
heavily confused.
Like excuse me, what are you doing? I know I would be.
I think one chicken. I've been thinking about this. I think if you think you're like a significant lead on a race, I think picking one chicken is quite good because that's like a high variance check if you decide to skip it or not. And if you just make it one chicken, then at least your race isn't going to be decided on that one check.
Yeah, that's true. If you ban one chicken, I think the only people who would ban one chicken are people who are going to be doing chickens anyway.
There are just more important things to ban. I think.
Like, I think the people who ban one chicken are the people who like optimize their chicken routing.
From what I've seen at the moment from like the draft picks that have been going on throughout season 7 and Challenge Cup, I think yesterday's like S7 matches and Challenge Cup matches had like 9 dungeon ER seeds out of like the 14 that were played. It was
I think that makes sense. I mean, at least for me, Dungeon ER is one of my favorite settings, like just to play with casually. And that's just because I love the logic that comes about when you do have Dungeon ER, and I dive deep into Dungeon ER logic, and I think I understand it quite well. So, oh no,
Yeah.
It's definitely mind screwy at times. Like if your logical Desert Colossus access for Child is through Spirit, like that's one of my favorite quirks in Dungeon ER.
Yeah, so many kind of like child locations in adult dungeons, like Song of Time block logic, like there's logic to enter the dungeons, which you kind of think like, oh, the hook shot you need for the forest temple, but if it's in a different area, there's a big chest there. It's a magic. If forest is like in in DC, you might not even need the hook shot for that, and we associate the hook with the forest temple so much so.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, Dungeon ER coming up a lot. I'm seeing also a lot of open Deku. I think maybe if some people have said that I've been speaking to, seeds are already quite long. Open Deku shortens it. You know, I think a lot of in Challenge Cup, a lot of those coming up from scrubs are used to Open Deku as well. So it's kind of something that they're used to.
Yeah, I have never played with Open Deku until Multi-World. And having Open Deku, I have come to love.
Ah, interesting. Okay.
Because it kind of just solidifies an opening child route if you have Open Deku and non-Dungeon ER.
Yeah, in this seed, just to make people aware, the bans were Overworld Schools and Dungeon ER actually. So we even had a ban for Dungeon ER today. Our majors are Grottos and Scrubs, which is why we're going into a lot of holes. And our minor settings are 1 chicken and pre-planted beans, which Oak has like taken that DC bean about 3 times and used the river bean as well.
Yep, that is very true. What does Dungeon ER mean? Dungeon ER basically means that any dungeon you enter will go to a different dungeon than it normally does. So you could enter Forest Temple and end up in Shadow or Spirit or like basically anywhere pretty much besides like there's definitely logic things enabled, but yeah, that's the gist of it is the entrances of the dungeons are randomized and can lead to a different dungeon than it normally would.
Yeah, really changes up the logic. Really got to think on your toes about like how the hints work as well, because you know we're used to seeing Kokiri Forest to King Dodongo. Oh, it's probably a bomb bag, but actually it's Din's Fire to get into the back of the back of Graveyard. So.
I mean, I have a good example for that. In a multi-world race I had recently, my DC was in Shadow, and I had a 2 pass to King Dodongo. One was Magic, and one was Din's. That threw my head for a little bit of a loop.
Yeah.
Because I got 2 pass to King Dodongo. I was like, what? I was like, what are the odds?
Second bomb bag was in the bow chest.
Yeah. So,
which makes sense. Hammer. Goes the hook.
This forest hasn't been too exciting.
Which is Medallion Forest. Of course it's going to be unexciting.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting the decision about like what the changes to the draft does to the seed and kind of how that impacts things like variance and routine execution, because I don't think there's a correct answer yet. I think people are giving lots of different rationales and explanations to how the different settings impact seeds. I think a lot of it is seed worthy. I think it's seed dependent on how it influences the seed itself, and it's not just global in that this seed does this for this set of player. And I think that's one of the more exciting things about doing a draft format and having lots of combinations of settings is that the meta for it is harder to decipher.
And one thing I find interesting about the draft settings as well, it completely adds a new aspect of 1v1s, because you're going to spend a lot more time researching your opponents and learning their weaknesses and what their strengths are, so you can have counter picks and picks that will counter their skills. So if you know there's a player who has played in RSL or mixed pools, you may see that as like, oh, I might want to avoid certain types of settings, such as Dungeon ER or grottos.
Yeah, I think it's also important to note that just because somebody is an RSL player, it doesn't mean that they're actually good at like entrance randomizer.
Oh no, but like I'm
there are a
just
lot of
saying,
RSL
like,
players who are bad
oh,
at entrance randomizer.
oh no, but that like I was just saying that as an example. Like I also said mixed pools though, because if there's a mixed pool, then yeah, you are going to be more adept at entrance rando if you play in mixed pools. But yeah, you're definitely going to be researching your opponents a little bit more in a draft type format compared to S6, which was, here are the settings, these are the settings.
Yeah, off you go, yeah. That was a very interesting way that Oak did the did the cream block puzzle then. I don't think I've seen anybody do it in that way before.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. I think I do it in a way that people don't normally do it, but I've never seen it that way.
Alright, so just to recap, once we're done with Forest, I think we're highly likely to see a trek across to Gerudo Fortress.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that's like the most logical play here. Chase that path that we have outstanding. And if it's on that grotto, I'm gonna just say, I told you so.
Yeah, what if... Because now we know a bit more of how the logic is built about the seed and how that hammer led to the bomb bag. And we know we could have taken the horse and gone to that grotto. I guess out of logic, because the storm's grotto is going to be out of logic. We wouldn't have had any way of getting the fortress roof. So it's going to be interesting to see what's in there, to see if we could maybe have skipped a segment of the puzzle, potentially.
Yeah. Can I also just point out...
No, no you cannot.
Given if we get K-Sword in Fortress,
yeah,
we are pretty much, or we are literally just letter and rank from go. And strength 2, and strength 2.
Yeah, so a few more items needed.
Yeah, I forgot about strength 2. Sorry! But yeah, we're like getting fairly close to go mode.
Yeah, and the dungeons we have to do, as in like the progression dungeons we have to do, they're not necessarily that long as well.
No, Spirit is long. Oh, you know? What if Requiem is nice and it's child locked in Spirit?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be gross.
There's actually a few song locations. We haven't got the Ice song location, we haven't got the Colossus song location, so we're still short of a couple of songs.
Yeah. I think that'd be the grossest thing right now, is if we are child locked in Spirit and Requiem is nice. I think that's the worst possible scenario.
Thunder saying, is there an advantage here?
No.
No.
I think... I honestly think that Oakishi's done more checks.
Alex has been fortunate in ways that he's been not even skipping some things, just like walking past things, and it hasn't hurt him as badly as what it could have been. Could have got bow locked in fire, could have had something on Dancing Dad, so...
What's Oak doing? Oh, what? I don't agree with this play. Oh, he's checking the song.
What was that? Bolero?
Yeah, Bolero.
Alright. Nice one.
Just play Serenade. You have Serenade. Play Serenade.
I think he's probably doing big pose. Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oak's done a lot more like he did Adult Lake. I don't think Alex has done that. I think that, like, you're right. There's a few things that each runner has done over the other. I think it's kind of even. I think Alex has done more like field grottos that Oak's doing now. He's done these almost for like forward headed towards G2G grottos.
Yeah, because he got MasterAleks messed up his day-night cycle.
Yeah, he did like Tech in that fairy grotto, but hasn't done these like lake adult checks that Oak has done. So we're just seeing like a bit of a switch over in the checks doing here, and then heading towards Fortress.
Yeah.
I guess also these Child Valley checks, these Sphere Zero Child Valley checks we haven't done yet.
Oh, and here's Big Pose.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, Oak's been more thorough.
I'm kind of shocked by that, if I'm being completely honest.
I wouldn't say thorough, but I get kind of where your mindset is on that.
Yeah.
I think Alex has been, like, he did well early on. I think it's overall been pretty even, and this is going to be an exciting end, or second half, should I say, of this seed.
Is it worth getting back on the horse, or is it faster just to backwalk?
Probably just backwalk. Getting on and off the horse takes ages.
Yeah.
There's a grotto here as well. Let's see if Alex remembers this. Yep. Oh, I jumped over the fence. Let's go. More scrubs.
That is the beauty of Grotto ER. You just don't know where your scrubs are.
Well, I think it's like it's better with the scrubs on. It's almost like this is definitely a more enjoyable version of Grotto ER. I actually think maybe something to think about if we were to do like the tournament again, like more combination settings, like Grotto ER and scrubs, interior ER and shops would maybe make it all a little bit more exciting.
Yeah, the thing with that though is like at that point you are getting a lot of settings and seeds are gonna start to get long and dragged out.
I mean, again, kind of this is like future kind of thinking, but maybe reduce the total amount of things that were available. Maybe remove the major minor thing and like have like 2 picks, but like those 2 picks are quite influential. Like they're more influential than just like, you know, Door of Time closed. It's like Door of Time closed and song shuffle.
Yeah. But as I said, like at that point you're getting pretty much 2 major items per runner. Oh, there's hovers.
Hovers, which one? That's the Valley Storms one that you were one of the ones you were calling out for early on in the seed. Like, I don't know how much hovers would have helped at the time, but okay.
I mean, say you can save a couple of seconds in forest.
Yeah, like fire becomes in some locations, some areas of fire. Like, it's nice. Wouldn't have been groundbreaking if they came here earlier. Yeah, Oak's pretty much 60, 90 seconds just behind the route at the moment, which actually isn't the first time we've said that. Which just means that Oak's been keeping up with Alex, which is really, really good.
And as I said before, I think Oak has done most of the checks Alex has, and Alex has definitely not done a few that Oak has. Like, Alex still hasn't touched Adult Lake at all. Like, that's just one of those things.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with kind of Oak's execution here. I wouldn't say MasterAleks is the pinnacle of execution runs, but he's been running for ages, so just naturally he's been playing the game for years. He is good at execution.
Yep. Oak, you have 6 hearts, double D. Do not death warp.
Yeah, this is not the time to do a death warp for this Sphere Zero location, which you actually know doesn't have much. It can't have much because of...
It can have letter and it can have rang.
Yeah, it can have those things. It's not going to have a strength. You haven't got a slingshot. What if this path is just for slingshot?
Oh gosh, I don't even know.
Where does the GV beam go to? Yeah, the answer is nowhere. It goes towards the waterfall, but it doesn't get you back up.
Yeah, that's kind of like, I think the people who designed this game kind of like made an oopsie there.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that was a heart. Oh yeah, it gets you that red rupee.
I think Oak realized the thing about death warping and realizing it would take a long time.
Yeah.
It's vaguely useful in Rob Sandy. Can someone please explain what Rob Sandy is? Is that just like pots, freestanding rupees?
Yeah,
like,
Rob's branch has a lot of wacky things kind of on it.
Oh. That was strength 2.
Yeah, so that's strength 2. So, of course, the logic kind of there is the hammer gets you kind of a strength.
You, I think you go Spirit.
Spirit's foolish.
Oh, you do not go Spirit.
But it's helpful for here, because now you can do the entirety of GTG.
Yeah. Besides Toilet.
Wow, yeah. Oh, we should probably, like, count keys.
1.
Un, yeah, 1 key. Might even get a pen out.
We are
2. Okay, I'll stop doing that.
Duh.
Thunder's right. Strength 2 locks some grottos. We actually got a hint for the desert one. And it was a generic grotto.
Yeah.
And it was some kind of check. There's one in Valley as well.
Yep.
I think the likelihood of finding something in this strength 2 block is pretty high.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, what else is strength 2 locked? Really?
Yeah, grottos. Unless it's
Oh, I
like
guess
3
yeah.
for OGC.
There are grottos because there's what 2 strength lock grottos?
Yeah,
1 in Valley, 1 in Colossus,
Colossus. Yeah.
and one of them's hinted.
But
Right,
don't worry,
Generic?
Kyrie. We've only just had this conversation 30 seconds ago. It's all right. You
Sorry,
can catch up.
that double forest kind of put me to sleep. I guess all my answers would be or questions would be answered if I just looked at the note sheet.
Yeah, that could be helpful. So let's do this alternate universe where we came here earlier.
I
Out of
don't
logic
think it-
to do that grotto to get that strength.
I mean, yeah, I don't think it would speed it up at the seat up much.
You stop an A's change. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a Kiri sword. Okay.
Well, that makes sense.
But then you don't get the strength from the domain. So this is the kind of thing with going out of logic, is that you miss out on some of the elements.
You wouldn't have bomb bag right away, so you wouldn't be able to do hookless GTG because you would need to bomb jump to get up to the switch. So, because the only thing that it would have sped up is if you had a bomb bag and could bomb jump and check that strength 2 block room with it. But even then, you wouldn't have had strength by then, I don't think.
Yeah.
It would have been strength 1, so yeah, no.
Yeah, it helps you that you don't go to domain as child and you can go to DC straight after doing that potentially, but
yeah.
I think then you miss out on the domain strength for later on, which might even put yourself in an even worse position.
Yeah.
What was that? Check? Was that? It was just a check. Okay.
Was that 4 keys?
4? Yeah. Yeah, Alex is doing a good job of picking up our keys today.
And 5?
Saying that, AGDQ is coming up soon, so that was very apt. Yeah, that grotto was... I can't remember what that grotto was, but it was a...
No! Oh! What are you doing? Oh, big chest? Letter brang, maybe?
It's the slingshot.
Oh, gosh. Oh, yeah, I guess you're a couple seconds ahead of me.
Yeah. Ruining everything for you.
I'll refresh the commentary view again and see if it's buffering.
That's another key. Yeah, incoming Deku package. Golden Devil's thanking me? What'd I do? I don't deserve to be thanked. I did nothing. That's 7. 7 keys without the maze. So we've only got 2 more keys left. Eyes open. Yo. I can't see anything there. 8.
9.
9.
Oh no.
Right, so
oh no.
Toilet's an item.
No. AD for toilet? Anybody?
Oh no.
Oh no is right.
Alright, I'm gonna pretend that it didn't happen. And now GTG is cleared. Right, GTG is cleared, that's cool. Right, let's move on.
Oh no.
What do we even need to do? Shadow and water. Oh wow, that long shot. That oak didn't get it. Hopefully won't bite him in the ass, but...
Where was that again? Reded Grotto. Yeah.
Reno Grotto. I don't know what the grotto was, but that was where it was.
I think it's Scrubs.
Was that Scrub?
I think it was a Scrubs grotto. I mean, what are the odds? We have so many checks available. For sure, Toilet's not gonna have a rang or letter, right?
Stop trying to will it into existence by being sarcastic and anti by reverse psychology in it. Strike 3! Doesn't really do anything. But like
it's so funny.
It's still nice that it was there. Yeah, Alex, how are you getting that, mate? I hope Alex takes the beam thinking that it's going to take him all the way back up. Because that'll be entertainment.
Alex doesn't need to go back up.
Oh. Yeah, he doesn't need to go back up, I guess. Here we go. Here we go to the waterfall. Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Waterfall, Alex.
What's the point?
I know we shouldn't laugh at people's misfortune.
I know, and he's taking the.
But that was great.
He's taking it again.
Let's go again.
It's a bloopy. He's going for the bloopy? Oh no. He's going for the hit. And he missed. Poor MasterAleks.
I enjoyed that. Okay, so where is Requiem again? On Burning Cack? Yeah. Okay. So we need to do Jibu before we can pick up Requiem.
Which is gonna, at this point, is the last dungeon in Logic. Actually, not necessarily now that I think about it. Depending if we are child locked or not.
Nazuji, just to let you know, we are currently looking for both our items to get into Jabu, Ruto's letter, and the boomerang. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Path hint wise, we haven't got a lot really to go on. We've already had our Baronade path hint. That was taken up by Scale, which helps us unlock the entire seed pretty much. Don't think we're going to get another path to Baronade.
Yeah, I doubt it. Oh, we're seeing Chew Bowling for the first time?
Yeah, we haven't had a bomb back. This is pretty much our first time being back child.
And another bow. That's the last bow. And a heart container. Yeah, I guess the next play would be Deku. Oak's gonna check Gan Castle Ferry. OGC Ferry.
No, we've not been to... Oh, Oak. You right, Oak? Oak's gone... He's back. Okay.
That was scary.
Yeah, Oak had an opportunity to get ice really early, but didn't... just did Adult River and didn't go into ice.
The thing right now, though, is now ice isn't a strong play now because we know the only thing we can find in ice that would be useful is Rang.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we're heading to Deku, which makes sense. Progression dungeon.
Yeah, this
Quick
is
checks.
This is 100% the best play possible.
Oak's gonna do OGC vary before
Yep.
heading towards Child though. Taking that strength 3. Yeet.
Let's see. It's just a red rupee. Doing the reset instead of playing Prelude is interesting, I think.
Oh yeah, he's got Prelude. Yeah, probably just forgot.
Yeah.
But he's on emulator, so the save quit isn't
Yep.
that bad.
I think both runners are on emulator. Both players are playing on BizHawk.
Yeah, they're both playing on BizHawk. 2024 and both runners on BizHawk.
I know, right? I don't know what you play on normally, but I definitely don't play on BizHawk.
So I've never played on BizHawk. I used to play on PJ64 and now I play on VC.
Okay, yeah, fair. I know BizHawk's actually a pretty popular emulator. I know Oak just hates Project 64 with a passion. Oak has he does not like it.
PJ64 is good if you can get used to the input lag that's on there.
Yeah.
It's got pretty bad input lag.
Yeah. And then RetroArch is just kind of a pain to set up.
Yeah, I think that's the problem with RetroArch is that people don't like the control configuration setting it up. It's just a very robust.
And if I'm being completely honest, it is the only it is like RetroArch like would crash my computer. And there's Stone. There's the Paperweight. But yeah, RetroArch like crashes my PC. Project 64 used to do the same thing, so for a while I did use BizHawk. But then I was like, one day I was like, oh, let's try Project 64 again, and it just stopped crashing my PC, so it's like, okay, let's use PJ64.
Yeah.
And then I have, oh, there's another big chest.
More big chests in Deku.
And then I have talked about switching to VC, I just need to get a Wii for that. And there's Wallet.
Yeah, where was Longshot? Longshot was in the location that is the CAC Redead Grosso, the CAC Bombable Grosso. That was a Scrub Grosso.
Yep. You know, one thing I have never, like, I don't know anyone who actively runs on EverDrive. Like, I can't think of anyone. I'm sure there are people, but I just can't think of them.
Yeah, I know there would definitely be someone. Surely. Yeah, the cannon fights get pretty laggy on EverDrive. So what do we do next? What's our plan after this? Not after the restream. I mean, actually, like our plans for the race. Where's next?
Check Lax.
Lax. This is a Lax med. Yeah. Whilst you're thinking, just want to highlight that Oak, did that ground jump and faced away from where he needs to go to be closer to the ledge, which of course only top 64 players do because it saves so much time. Saves literally half a second.
After you're done Deku, where would
Adult Lake kind of done. We've done GTG. Ice is out of logic at the moment.
I wouldn't go into Ice.
No, I think Ice is a not very nice play. No Iron Boots, so no water.
Oh, there's Iron Boots.
Okay.
Water. I would go water. I would go water.
I do that way too often. Yo, Zorro, thanks for the raid. Hope the French restream went well.
And can I just point out, with toilet, that's an option, but I was thinking we are Nocturne from AD. Wait, we can't do toilet without doing AD. Yeah, we're Nocturne from AD. So, let that sink in for a second.
I don't want to think about that.
You could just go and do
I think, like...
You know, I would do progression. I would go and do spirit. See if you are child locked. Check that Colossus song to see if it is Requiem. And do those Colossus checks.
Yeah, Colossus. There's a generic grotto there that can be done. There's a fairy there that can be done. Yeah.
Oh, I meant Nocturne. To see if Colossus is Nocturne is the big thing.
Yeah, because we've got Dins. Yeah, heading into the Shadow Temple. Yeah. Alright. Okay.
Because if it is Nocturne, then we can do AD.
Hikers, but, you know, the other option's basically Water Temple, and that's not what I want to do.
Because the only, like, Nocturne could be an Ice or Colossus, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what the runners do here. Both have now gone back adult. Alex playing Serenade.
I think Alex is thinking what I'm thinking.
Just need to pick up the lax as well. Is he going to put the iron boots on? No. Oh, he hasn't done these checks yet as well. Yeah, so he's going to clear out some of these late checks. Where is this way? There we go. I don't think we've seen this dive yet. I think this is a new check for us.
Oh, right. That is true. Also, happy 2 hours. I did the last one. You want to do this one?
Thanks, everyone. Especially thanks to chat. Thank you for you being here. You're the reason why we're here. So, cheers, dudes.
Yeah. Thanks, chat.
We're just here chatting nonsense, pushing buttons. There's a reason why we win every race.
But yeah, we are running out of things to do. Water could be a strong play. Oak might be pushing progression, potentially. What would you do in this case?
I think heading towards the Colossus and seeing if it's Nocturne, I think is prudent.
Like,
I know the lens isn't available, so technically it's not in logic, but
At this point in the seed, though, I would start to get a little scared about the AD.
yeah. And both of these two things will help you towards getting that AD potentially.
Yeah.
If Nocturne's here.
Jack spits iron boots. The DLCs.
It's actually kind of ironic because, spoiler alert, Jax is on the next episode of the podcast, and they couldn't stop talking about the Iron Boots and how great they were in the podcast, so it's all just a front. Generic right hair that we've kind of forgotten about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, Haunting Wasteland is hinted dead, isn't it? That chest, one of the first hints.
Okay, I was kind of confused. I was like, why are you running by it, Oak?
10, 20? Have we seen those yet?
Nope. That's another.
Interesting. Interesting.
And fairly clean lensless wasteland by Oak.
Yeah, very nice.
And Oak is the first of our runners to step foot in Colossus. Yeah, at this point, I don't even know. Like,
Tennis lens, maybe? Letting us get there.
That's potential. Even 20. 20 could have lens.
A scale, path to Baronade? Yeah, the scale led to everything. The scale was pretty good this season.
Yeah.
Yeah, scale got us into domain, got us a strength, got us a hammer, etc., etc.
This is
the
generic
rest of
grotto.
fire. Ooh,
This is a play
spicy.
I don't like, but anyone who knows me even a little bit knows I have a deep hatred for fire.
Yeah, Alex has the long shot as well, so we don't need to, he probably has Pierre set up already, but it doesn't matter, even if he didn't. Looks like the beam was nothing, because he's not getting it.
I don't think he checked it, did he? Nocturne!
It is Nocturne.
That's AD. Unless Water BK is on Dark Link loop. Past Dark Link. aka River Chest.
No, because that would it's not beatable only, so it can't be there.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay.
Because that would be safer.
I don't know. Yeah, dumb.
No, it's like there's lots going on. Don't worry about that.
Beatable only is just kind of like ingrained in my head from the past 2 seasons.
Understandable.
Like, I kind of treat like 90% of my seeds as beatable only.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I think it's tricky. I think it'd be really interesting to see what people think about coming here before picking up the lens. Like, I think it's a fun decision to say the least.
This play also gives you a little bit of information about the seed if you get key locked.
Yeah.
Nope.
There's a key. Yeah, we're just chilling on our Jabu stuff at this rate.
Here's the thing, though. MasterAleks is doing checks. Oak is not.
Yeah, but he's technically doing progression at this point. So,
But the thing is,
it's like doing checks versus like no item progression.
MasterAleks is just like, I don't want to say gaining on Oak because I wouldn't give Oak the advantage necessarily as we are sitting currently, but he has the potential if he finds an item like letter or rang.
Like this adult climb, Alex will have to do at some point.
Yeah.
Because he has to do the Spirit Temple.
Yeah.
This Fire Temple that Alex is doing at the moment, Oak might not need to do it. However, Alex could find items.
That's
it's kind of the crossing that's the waste of the time. Yeah, potentially.
That's the one thing. It's just like it's scary because for all we know, Alex could just find his last 2 items here in the next couple of minutes and be in go mode, and Oak could not go back into fire.
It's just kind of going to be like Alex finds the lens. Then the next Oak play of Shadow. I think Shadow is a good gamble for Oak. I think it's good enough that the lens is somewhere. All right, it's somewhere out there. It's available. Whatever. It's in water. It's in fire. Like, I don't care. I'm just gonna go and do a really dense location full of stuff. I think that's a positive play for Oak.
Yeah.
But then I also get Alex staying in logic. Like, I think that's prudent for him as well.
I think that if there is letter or rang in Shadow, that
Big chest. Deep fire.
I'm
Breathe the Goron. Interlude.
I'm just gonna hold that thought I had for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just a shirt. But yeah. If once Oak finishes Spirit, if he goes into Shadow and there is something in Shadow, I think that gives Oak a bit of a lead. I also think that if there's nothing in Fire, that's time that MasterAleks lost, because I do not see Oak going back into Fire anytime soon.
Well, with the Shadow opening for him, like, I don't think you do this and pick up Nocturne and then go into Fire. You kind of got to double down on the play that you've made.
Yep, no, exactly. And another big question is if we're going to get child locked, because we still don't have a boss key.
Still no boss key. We've got enough small keys, though.
Yep, but, like, that boss key. It's always the boss key that, like, locks me out of, like, child locks me most of the time.
Normally, once you get into this lobby part, you're normally good on small keys. Though I did see a seed recently that there was only one in, like, the entire adult section.
That's pretty annoying.
And there was, like, 2 keys and 2 small keys in the child lower.
That's, like, very low chances, but it can happen. But it can happen. Where do you think boss key is gonna be?
I'm gonna say it's available. There's a big chest on this hammer location.
Okay, this could be big if it's something.
Have a look. It's gonna be the lens. Lens!
Bomb bag!
Damn, 2 bait big chests in the deepest parts of the fire temple.
Yep,
that's rude.
Bosky.
There's Bosky. Okay.
Yep, we're good.
So he's done checking Spirit now.
Yeah, I guess. It's foolish. Yeah, we don't gotta come back.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we're done. We could beat the dungeon. Progression's done.
I think that I don't know. I like this play just because I like pushing progression, and in the time that Oak was pushing progression, MasterAleks did checks that Oak's likely not going to go back for anyway, and they're old, like pretty much, like they were all dead, like not useful. No, Oak, what are you doing?
So Zavi's saying, when does my LAN party start? So I can't remember what I said, and I did I say if Oak wins all of his matches, or did I say if Oak wins one of his matches, I will host a party around my house?
Looks like I'm flying to the UK. Nothing can be Requiem locked.
Yeah, by the time we can get Requiem at this point, we're done.
Oak, don't get hit. And kind of looks like MasterAleks is heading that way.
Yeah, this is kind of right. I want the big brains of Uta. People with bigger brains than me thinking about this, and like your play style and how you're doing things. So if you go to fire because you don't want to go out of logic because of the lens, and you went to fire and fire was crap, right? So the next in logic play probably is water, right? But now Alex is going out of logic. So what do you do there? What's kind of the is this going against the mentality that you started off with? Are you supposed to be continuing with your game plan and stay in logic rather than go out of logic? Or is the value too good at this point because water is so crap?
I think the value, I think breaking logic and getting that lens is a better choice because, yes, as you said, water is too crap.
Water is too crap, and it can just have the lens in it as well.
Yeah, no.
Can't do
exactly.
toilet yet, Pepperoni, because we don't have Song of Time, which is on all dungeons.
I honestly think.
No, you're good, don't worry. There's lots of things going on.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this deep into a seed 2, this is the time when you want to start just throwing logic out because, like, not this is the time you want to think about logic, but think of ways that it can be broken to, like, finish.
It's kind of like, how do you value your plays? Like, in terms of like the decision-making tree, what's your best option? What's your second best option? What's your third best option? And of course, you don't need to go to the best option in a 1v1. If you think that you're maybe slipping a bit, you might decide to do the second best option, assuming your opponent does the best option and you get lucky. So like, is this the second best option for him, or is this the third best option at the moment? Like, I'm really interested to get into Alex's mind right now and just to like,
Yeah.
dissect it. Yeah, Oak still doesn't have the long shot. So maybe with that in mind, maybe that's why Oak didn't go down. I don't know. Like, it's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what kind of like his thought process says.
Yeah, I don't know. I think knowing Oak's playstyle, I think it makes sense that he would push Shadow first.
Mhm.
If
Okay.
that's where he does go, but like I don't know everything about Oak, but I think he would prefer going into Shadow over Water.
I don't know everything about Oak either, and yesterday he tried to convince us all that he was part Japanese.
And oh nope,
Oh, did
Oak's
Oak
going in the
skip this
water.
grow? Okay, it's nothing. No. Where'd he go in? Oh, Oak did check the tag.
That's all we need for go mode on both sides. Or is he just... Oak's just checking lap dive first, I think.
I'm glad we've got an official confirmation from somebody related to Oak.
That's funny. Here's the thing now. Now it's like switched to like Oak was making checks or Alex was making checks when Oak was like just doing a foolish required dungeon. Now it's the opposite. And why are you playing Dims?
I don't even know what he was trying, like what item he wanted to get out.
I'm trying so hard not to like. It's funny because, as I said before this race, Oak was kind of like joking. He's like, I can't wait to watch this back and just hear you and Chuckles just roast me the entire time. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna roast Oak, but like that makes it hard not to. Like.
Oh yeah, C left instead of D-pad left. That's what happened there.
Oh.
So Oak did Spirit, and now he's doing Water.
This is scary.
What's scary about this is that this could be the correct option.
Yeah. I think what's scary about this is if the correct option is Shadow. And
yeah, you've gone out your way to pick up that Nocturne, and now you're doing something different.
Yeah. Because I think, especially without Longshot, he doesn't have Longshot. Shadow is the right choice for him.
Is that a logic?
Yes. But like, at least
you could be in logic.
At least you could just full clear Shadow at least. Oh, I wonder if Oak thinks he's checked that grotto because...
That would be the second seed I've commentated on in the 2 S7 matches I've commentated on, that somebody has forgotten that grotto.
That'd be so unfortunate.
Three keys. Three keys. That means we've seen.
The only thing is, you can logically do anything of significance here besides Morpha. Because you can just break logic and, like, do this strat to get to... Oh, gosh. This is...
What Oaks thought about doing this before doing Fire Temple is. I guess maybe they're kind of They're even in checks available, but this is just longer to complete all of it.
I wouldn't go fire. I wouldn't go. Yeah, I don't know. I would prefer going water, untouched water over a touched fire. Oh, oak. There you go.
Hey.
I've never actually done that strat. Is it hard?
So there's two ways you could do it: forwards and backwards. I think doing it backwards is harder. Forwards, you do a hovers gainer. I think it's a lot easier.
Well, you have hovers, Oak. What are you doing? He's trying to swag out. He's trying to swag out. This is not a time when you want to swag out.
Oh, nice hang off the edge there to avoid the boulder. I wouldn't be as forebrained to do that. Alright, Alex is BK, so he's going to rush Twin Rover now. Let's see what we pick up here in the Water Temple. Eyes on Oak at the moment.
Oh, no.
There's a BK. You don't have the long shot at the moment. Oh, you got to pick it up. Do we know what's on 20 schools? No, we have no clue. We have not checked it.
Watch 10 and 20 just be letter and rank.
Well, one of them has to be locked by the scale. Which has to be, so it can't be...
Yeah, true. It can't
only
be both.
one of them can be on it. Both of them can't be on it. Yes, it does, because it's Path to Baronade.
Oh, yeah, no, scale lock bombs. So you need scale to turn into letter.
Where was the... I can't remember where's the...
Oh, big chest.
Big chest here.
Big chest in water. Okay, this could be big. This could be big. Okay. All eyes on Oak.
Yeah, and then that locks the bomb bag to hand it in. Okay. Right, so it can be on 10 and 20 then.
That'd be funny. The odds are so low, but I would love it.
It's this one. This one's a key.
Okay.
Alright, so
Yeah,
big
two
chest.
keys then.
Yeah, back to 2 keys, so now can do the link, the Dark Link loop. You want to find the rang, right? You don't want to find the letter.
Yeah.
Because then that opens a dice.
Yeah. You definitely want to find rang first.
Even though ice is probably a snazzy option.
See, I just... Yeah. Letter.
Oh, it's the letter!
Go ice. Ice, 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 ice.
In
Rush
the Water
ice.
Temple!
Oak's rushing ice. I'm calling it now.
You've got to. You've got to. That's right.
Oak's rushing ice. I'm calling it. Oh, he's checking dragon. He's gonna full clear water, isn't he?
He's just topping this off at the moment. You know what we've not found yet? We've not found a lens.
True. Lens, I think lens is on 10 or 20.
That would mean Nocturne's in logic.
I feel I kind of think lens is just in logic somewhere.
Yeah, where does Alex go after this?
He spent all this time just hiking out instead of going right into water. I think he, like, I know I've been saying this, but I think that, like, Alex goes shadow.
Oh, I think so too.
Because, like,
I think so too.
I don't see why he would hike out here before doing water if his plan was just to go water this whole time. But then again, I said that about Oak as well.
Yeah, we were quite confident that he was going to go into shadow.
Yeah.
He's doing more of this.
I think, like, I personally would have just left water instantly after getting letter, but like, I'm also not top 64, so.
Yeah, the problem with these checks is that they're likely to be keys. Like, is he gonna do all of water?
Oh, I remember talking with Oak. We saw someone do this check or this peak the other day, and we had no idea about it, and we were mesmerized.
Oh, that's the Samson peak.
That peak is amazing.
Yeah, that's been around for a while.
Yeah, me and Oak had no idea about it, and we just saw it the other day, and we're like, what? So, cool to see he already incorporated it. And yep, here's the ice play. And what song does Alex play?
Minuet.
Oh, this
Is
confuses me.
Is he out of logic going to ice? No.
It's faster to play Bolero. But it kind of looks like he is.
If he's going to ice, this is bad. Because if the rang is there, he loses.
Yeah. We're gonna see it on Oak's side first.
He doesn't know it, but he wants to go somewhere different to ice.
Mm-hmm. So places rang could be 10, 20, Morpha,
The rest of water.
Ice, yeah, the rest
Ice,
of water, or
Fountain.
Shadow, I think.
Shadow.
Lens minigame if we find Lens.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Imagine if it's Len's minigame and Oak got the 32.
He would officially be nicknamed the 1 in 32 god.
That's how good is KZ Skippers. Yeah, Alex in ice is not good.
I use such a different setup for KZ Skip than anyone else. Like,
Oh, really?
I use the one where you like backflip, like shield turn, sword slash, and then C up.
Yeah.
Which I don't see a lot of people use as.
I think that's like the ESS setup as well. You could do an ESS turn instead of C up in.
Yeah. This is a huge play for Oak.
More. Oh. Alex is. Oh, he was just checking that grotto. Maybe he forgot it and now he's leaving? He's not going into ice? Beth?
Oh my god!
Oak's in go mode!
Stop it!
Yeah, I actually pogged off then. Holy shitballs!
Oh my god. I don't see how MasterAleks comes back from this.
No, he's missing both the items needed. Wow.
Oh my.
Damn, I need to find a bigger flat.
I mean, yes, Oak was the higher seed, but like, as we said, this race could have went any way. Both are very strong runners. MasterAleks has by far way more experience.
This, like, also to recover what this group has already done as well. So this group is Say, Exodus, MasterAleks, and Oakishi. EXO beat Seisei, runner-up of season 6, on Friday, I think it was. And then, so EXO was 1-0, and then Alex beat EXO. As we're just checking 10 for the first time. So EXO's 1-1. Alex is currently 1-0. But now Oak is going to be basically top of the group. He's gonna be the only one with an 100% winning record. The others are going to be 500.
What?
Like they're both like EXO and Alex are both 1-1. Oak's going to be 1-0.
Wow.
And Seisei is going to be bottom of the group at the moment with 0-1.
Wow. What is happening in this group? I love it. I love it so much. That just shows how... Oh, by the way, MasterAleks is in shadow.
Yeah, he's now taken the shadow bait. I really want to know what the cylinder's truth is. I really want to know where this lens is.
I will fully admit, this is a seed that I would 100% lose to pretty much anybody.
I am not going into the water temple.
Yeah, I'm going into shadow. Personally, I'm going into shadow. Wow.
I think MasterAleks' route in heading to fire was a prudent decision.
Yep.
That water play. Why would I not go to water? Because water sucks. That's why.
Okay, here's
fire. I would definitely go fire before water.
I wouldn't. No way. But here's the thing. I wouldn't go water as Oak without a long shot.
That's true. Yeah.
But, you know, that's probably why he's top 64 and I'm not.
Yeah, Jack's making a good point that we did find the irons in a path location, even though the strength is confirmed to be path. But, of course, as you will hear a lot about in the podcast coming up, you don't know what the item is being pointed to. You don't know. You can't say for sure it is the strength 2 that hint is pointing to.
This podcast you're talking about, this is Go Mode podcast?
This is the Gossip Stone podcast.
Okay.
Our next episode will be coming out.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Gossip Stone, not Go Mode.
Coming out hopefully in a few days' time.
Yeah, Go Mode's the link to the past one. I meant,
okay.
Yeah. I get the two confused. They both start with G. Yeah, I've never actually listened to... I'm not a big podcast listener, but I will listen to it this time around.
We have a great time every single time. Me and Emo with regular guests.
There's a... Open it, Oak. Open it. Open it. No. You know what would be funny as hell? If that was our lens.
Yeah, go and open it.
Skulls and CAMC. Tell him in post-game interview to go open it. Wow, what a race.
This was thoroughly enjoyable.
I can't wait. I can't wait to get them in for interviews. I'm not sure if they're coming in for interviews, but I can't wait to get them in if they are.
Yeah, Alex probably. Well, he's gonna find the letter before finishing off, and he's gonna kind of resent that he was just next to the ice cabin basically, and then left, decided not to do it.
Yeah.
Out of logic. Letter is here in the water temple. It's in the eye target.
You know, we might be seeing box skip from Oak as well. He was telling me the other day that he feels pretty confident in it, so we might see some swag at the end.
We'll judge him and berate him when he fails it.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
He's in game mode now. We can laugh at him.
I mean, I was laughing at him the whole time. I really hope he does go for it.
If you don't go for it, Oak, you're a coward.
No, he's not going for it.
Coward.
Oh.
Coward doing the right thing.
Yeah, it doesn't save. It barely saves any time, and if you fail it even once, you're not saving any time, and you're losing time.
It has been timed, and if you do it 3 times, then it is the same amount of time.
Oh, really? I thought it was if you fail it once.
No.
Okay. Oh, and he misses the boomerang trick.
The cutscene that to lower the platform is basically 1 full attempt, and then go in to get the box is basically another.
Okay. Fair point, Alkaline Ace. You know, I never knew that you could literally just, like, stab him.
Yeah,
in the
I didn't
first
know that
phase.
until about 6 months ago as well.
I saw it for the first time maybe a couple weeks ago. Oak's gonna have about a 257, I think. Maybe less. No, yeah, definitely less.
Yeah, probably 10 minutes from here. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Got that
250,
exchange.
256, 257, around that ballpark. Oh, poor MasterAleks.
Yeah, this group got spicy quick.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's quite a few groups that got spicy, I think. And there's the letter for Alex.
Let's see if he decides to leave at this point. Doesn't look like it at the moment.
No.
I wonder if Oak would have remembered picking up the long shot if it was required.
I really don't think so. I think he wrote that grotto off in his head. And reasonably so. That's a really easy grotto to like just... Oh no. That's an easy grotto just to run past and kind of forget about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that kind of location overall is quite difficult to go back to.
Yeah, because a lot of like the checks in that area are usually low sphere as well, so it's like you usually like clear out the majority of it your first time around, and then when you go back, it's hard to go back because it's only for like one check or two checks. And yeah, this is Alex going ice. Unfortunately, just a tiny bit too late.
There's another big chest here.
Is that a
Oak,
run?
go and open all the big chests.
Please. I beg you.
Boo.
Uh-oh. That's a mishap.
Well, good job he's got hearts and titties.
Yeah.
You're gonna get swiped here. Oh, nice dodge.
How did he not get hit?
Don't know.
Like, if I mean, like, I'm very shocked he did not get hit by either of them there.
The oak force field.
Yeah, must be.
The power of the tree.
See if he gets... Let's see if he gets the nice one cycle.
Yeah, no. He does have the big Goron sword, right? We've seen the big
Nope.
Goron sword? No?
I
Alright.
don't think
Master sword.
either of them have the big Goron sword.
Master sword it is. Yeah, that's maybe why I would have opened it, just in case it was big Goron sword. Oh, he doesn't need it though.
Nope. That was
He
actually
doesn't
very,
need it.
very clean.
Right, there's the rank for Alex. Please. Gotta finish up.
Yep.
Okay, this group is now wide open. I don't know when the next...
I do believe
The next ones
Oak.
are for this group.
I know Oak has one on Monday.
Oh, is it Exo Oak on Monday?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And then
That's a squeezy one.
Oak Seize is next Sunday.
Okay. See that Oak Exo one probably needs a restream. That's gonna be a big match.
It looks like it did have got confirmed for a restream. It just needs volunteers.
Okay, right. So that's 12:20 Eastern, 5:20 of course, UTC. So, what a finish! What a
Yep.
match.
Get your GGs in chat.
Bam the GGs.
Nice. Yo. GGs.
GG.
Hey both.
GG.
What a seed. I would love to hear both of your opinions on it.
You know, when you pick Grottos and then you your first 40 minutes you get nothing, and then every gamble you do, it just doesn't pay off. You feel so behind. And that's oh my god, dude. Water, of course.
Yeah, just to let chat know as well, of course. I don't know if we're watching Alex playing, but we are on a 20-minute delay, and that is why we can see Alex playing and also Alex being here as well. GG's, Alex.
Thanks.
What were your thoughts? How did you feel like that went for you?
I don't know. I mean, I think it went okay. The opener was slow.
Yeah.
There wasn't really a lot of items, but getting the hint in Harold Castle, seeing the scale, it's like, okay, that's gonna lead to bomb bag somehow. So yeah, I just followed that and just gave me all the items. But yeah, unfortunately, in the end, it's like, okay, where's this Jabber pack? And yeah, missing in action, I guess, until the very end. I could have gone better, but yeah, sometimes it'd be like that.
Yeah. You got kind of baited into Shadow, which we were confident that Oak was gonna get baited into Shadow for a bit as well.
Yeah, I was debating with myself. Obviously that's our logic. You need a lens to go there. What I had left when I crossed, yeah, was the one grotto in the river, source domain grotto, 20 and 10 skulls, and the 4 checks in water. I was like, well, it can just have a lens and it's logical required. But after I did a little bit of shadow, I was like, but what if it's just Rutos and access to ice and all of that? Then I left.
Yeah.
Which was the right thing, but yeah, too late.
Yeah, we never saw lens from either runner.
I assume it's in Gans or something.
I think it's either on that big chest in Jabu,
GG. Yeah, that's
or it's on the validation chest on Ganon's.
Was that one big too? I guess it was. Yeah.
Yep. Those are my two predictions.
Yeah, it's probably just in Gans. I mean, having strength 3, you have access to everything in Gans, so it's very likely it's just in there.
Yep.
I don't think it would have mattered if I hadn't crossed and gone water instead, and then not do shadow. I don't think that was enough time.
No, I think by that point, I think that was kind of the you were both doing different things for quite a bit, but then you both converged at that kind of very similar point. You were both in like forest fire pretty much at the same time, went to G2G pretty much at the same time, and then that was the big divergence point of like you went fire and then Oak kind of crossed. So Oak, kind of for you, what was the reason behind your decision to head into the Spirit Temple at that point?
Oh, I actually kind of messed that up. So finding the golds there, like what you should do is grab the gold gauntlets, then warp over to OGC with your save in GTG, and if OGC is nothing, you just reset and you go back to GTG and cross. Now, obviously, you need a lens to put that in logic, but I was thinking, I mean, you're right there, and then having to go all the way back just felt bad. Pretty much the entire seed just felt... I personally felt behind the entire time. So I felt like I needed to take a gamble. I needed to go do stuff out of logic. And time again, it just came up empty. And I was like, oh, dude, this is classic. Like, at least sometimes you'll get paid out with like an out of logic bomb bag or something, you know? But nothing this seed. So... when it was, okay, just cross, go do spirit, because I just wanted to get another medallion on the board, because I didn't want to be down 2 medallions if he had finished way sooner. And I didn't want to be that far behind. So I was like, all right, let's just go do that. Go do foolish spirit. And then after that, it's just, all right, figure out what your density is and choose the least best option. Because that's where I felt in the seed. And the least best option here was go do lab dive, because I guess it could be along a path somewhere for maybe Rudos or something, or go into water, or like go deep fire. But I was so done with fire by that point. I didn't even look at the item on Volvagia because I was just irritated with my execution. So I figured if there's an item on there, I'll take the L.
Hey, Oak, there was an item on Volvagia. Do you want to know what it was?
Please indulge me.
It was another bow.
Oh my god.
It was Alex's first bow.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, we were because like Alex, you were in fire first, and then Oak went in. And we were like, "Oh, Oak's going to the volcano. Oh, it's a bow." And we were literally talking about Alex might get bow locks in a minute.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about it, and then saw it later. It's like, oh, that's just arrows. Wait, is that a quiver? Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, because you went back into the grotto and then looked at the volcano. It's like, oh,
yeah,
you noticed
that's
that. That's funny.
Yeah, and then the decision to also not do skulls. Again, I feel like I'm fighting upwards, especially in this group, because you have 3 absolute demons, and then there's somebody who just started this year. And so just like, again, I feel like I'm fighting upwards battles, uphill battles, and I gotta pick something. Like when I saw Scrubs, I was like, well, let's go Grottos, you know?
Yeah.
So I needed something.
Here's the thing, Oak. I'm pretty sure me and Chuckles were talking. We think technically you're at the top of the division right now, or the top of the group.
I mean, there's 3 wins. There's
you'll want to know at the moment, so. You're like, and you're the only one without a loss now, so that kind of makes you top. But there's another 2 matches to go. You've got Exodus tomorrow. And then
we'll fix that tomorrow.
They say like this is just a really dangerous group. It was really fun because Alex, of course, you beat EXO yesterday, and like it's just kind of this group is just wide open for anybody to take now. Like these matches moving forward are going to be so exciting for us all to watch.
Oh yeah, no, it's awesome.
Did you get all the paths, by the way?
No.
We're missing one. Yeah, we're missing one.
Yeah, I didn't bother getting the last. That was just gonna be the strength in Sora's Domain for PG, probably. Very likely.
Yeah, so. I figured, there was a point where I just had Spirit, Jabu, and Goma left, and I was like, well, those are my 3 paths hints that I have right here, so why even look for more? So I don't know.
Oh wait, you never
Wait,
got
which
your
one?
you never got your Dodongo Cavern path.
I did
really?
way later down the line.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you check the hint in DC?
No, I skipped that.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that was more of a nerves thing, because this is also one of my, I think this is my second restream ever. So the entire time I'm just shaking.
Oh. Well, you had well, at least one good commentator in Kyrie, and then you had me coming along for the ride.
What?
Um,
I'm not a good commentator.
Just the other thing, Oak, is that you didn't get the long shot, which was in the CAC bombable grotto. So
What?
it would have been funny if that was. I don't know if you mentally checked that off your head, like if the long shot was required, like.
It was checked off on my grotto tracker that I checked that.
See, that's what I said. Chuckles. That's exactly what I said.
If it was on Norfa, that was it. It would have been over for you.
Wait,
So-
you didn't have long shot?
No.
Oh.
It's a dumb luck seed. That's literally what it came down to, is what I'm hearing. So, I mean, obviously with the water play first, you're hoping for dumb luck. Yeah, that's I did it again, Chuckles. Skipping the long shot early.
Well, GG's anyway. I think we've covered it all now. I think we'll get Golden Devil here to wrap up everything. But of course,
Well,
thanks for you two for being here and running and racing for us.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Thank you guys for the restream and volunteering.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course. You know I'd do anything for you, Oak.
We'll talk after, Kyrie.
Yeah, well, we are going to wrap up. Want to thank both of our trackers, Mel and Star, and again, our commentators, Kyrie and Chuckles. We'll be back here in a little under an hour with, I think it is Rock Chalk versus Aosuna here on main ZSR. But in the meantime, we're going to go do a raid. So thank you, everyone, for watching, and hope you have a good rest of your Sunday.
Bye.